Ahsoka Tano and Maul face off in the Clone Wars Season 7. What Maul says to Ahsoka is striking. We were both tools for greater powers. So, are Maul and Ahsoka two sides of the same coin? If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to catch updates as they drop, and leave a thumbs up to support the hard work I put into each video. Now let's jump right in. As Maul is trying to convince Ahsoka to join him in defeating Darth Sidious, he talks about Ahsoka leaving the Jedi Order and how the hypocrisy of the Order motivated her to excommunicate herself. He then tells her, "We were both tools for greater powers." I understand this is an attempt to sway her into his service, and he is trying to manipulate her. But what if he's right? What if they were both being used to further agendas on both sides until they were no longer needed or useful? What if Maul and Ahsoka are two sides of the same coin? The coin being the Clone Wars and control of the Republic. Let me explain. On one side of the coin, Maul was taken as a child and manipulated by Sidious from a young age. He was made to trust Sidious and his teachings. That is, until he was thrown away like trash. He was left for dead after his defeat at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he was literally found on a garbage planet by his brother. Maul was used for his talents as a hunter, tracker, assassin, and fighter, until he was no longer needed in the grand scheme of Darth Sidious's plans. Cast aside and replaced by Count Dooku, a more political strategist. On the other side of the coin, Ahsoka Tano was found by Jedi Master Plo Koon as a child. She was taken to the Jedi Order and began training as a youngling until it was time to assign her a master, and she gained the rank of Padawan. Her master, Anakin Skywalker, trained her well. He taught her to be a wise Jedi and a great warrior. She also trusted the Jedi Order, especially the Council. That is, until she was suspected of murder and terrorism. She was put on trial, stripped of her Jedi status, and almost sentenced to death, until Anakin found the real culprit, Ahsoka's friend, Barriss Offee. Ahsoka was cast aside until that point. The Council did not believe in her and were going to allow her to be executed. These two were perfect examples of two sides of the same coin that were being shared by the Jedi and the Sith. Balance. Both have similar stories and a power play to control the Senate, the Republic, and the Clone Wars. This coin contains the faces of two that were no longer useful to either side of the war. Maul was no longer useful to the Sith, and Ahsoka was no longer useful to the Jedi. True, they tried to get her to stay in the Order once the charges were cleared, but did they really try? It didn't seem like it. Why would they not want her back, though? Because she was trained by Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi that most on the Council did not trust, especially Mace Windu. They didn't even want him trained as a Jedi in the beginning, but allowed it because it was Qui-Gon Jinn's dying wish, and Obi-Wan was going to train him regardless. So why would they want an apprentice to continue under a Jedi they did not trust? They didn't. Despite leaving the Jedi Order, she stayed loyal to her master, Anakin Skywalker. The other side of the coin is that of Maul, the assassin that failed against Obi-Wan Kenobi after fatally wounding his master, Qui-Gon Jinn. After Maul's defeat on Naboo, he was useless to his Sith master, Darth Sidious. Darth Maul's task of scaring the Senate into electing Darth Sidious Supreme Chancellor was complete. But what Sidious didn't rely on was that Maul would continue to be a thorn in his old master's side throughout the Clone Wars, and even had a few plans to defeat his former master after the Clone Wars had ended. So, two sides of the same coin. At one time, they were both used to further the agendas of their respective orders. Both were apprentices to the strongest Force users of their time, Ahsoka to Anakin Skywalker and Maul to Darth Sidious. Maul and Ahsoka were almost equal in their Force abilities and their lightsaber combat. Now they are cast aside and left to fend for themselves and left to figure out the Force on their own. It was only a matter of time until they were destined to meet and face off against one another. So, what are your thoughts on this? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your theories. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I see a lot of you come back for more. You may as well join this army of Star Wars fanatics. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I do work really hard to bring you quality and original content. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you always.